Sui has been absolutely ripping. Are you in Sui yet? Do you think it's too late? Is it going to continue to go up or not? What I would be doing if I was not in Sui and how I would be playing it, because there are different ways that you can get into Sui without actually buying the coin. And I'm going to get into that on this video here because it has ripped quite a bit. By the way, if you're not a subscriber, I am almost at 4,000 subs. It would mean a lot to me if you could just take a moment, just hit that subscribe button. I promise I won't bother you. All right. Oh, like the video, comment down below. I love it when you guys comment. I love interacting with you. I respond to pretty much all my comments. So even if you think that like my thoughts and ideas are ridiculous, I'm totally down to like talk about that. And by the way, that's what this channel is. I am not an expert at all. I'm just kind of sharing my ideas and what I'm doing, and how I'm thinking about crypto, which is something I really, really like. So anyway, if you get anything from this, I would appreciate like, comment, and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. We're going to take a look here first at the SUI chart, which has obviously been doing very well. I was accumulating down here and down here, and now I've just been sitting watching this thing, blast off. And it really, it follows everything. It does kind of the typical breaks through tests, different legs up, and we'll see if it does that. But right now, given how much it's been pumping, I don't know if I would necessarily get in if I didn't have any SUI. All right. My thinking is that it's definitely going to hit $5, and I think it's going to be a double-digit coin, and by the end of this bull run. So, you might be thinking, well, that's 100% gain from where it's at now, or more than 100% gain from where it's at now. I should get in. Yeah, maybe. Do you right now? I wouldn't. I'm certainly not adding to any of my SUI. And I just think that, there could be a little bit more of a pullback. There's going to be dips in this market, by the way. We're going to see some significant pullbacks. I think, by the spring, we're going to have like one of those epic ones, just like we did in the last bull run. All right. And ideally, I would like to be out of the majority of my positions by then. And then if we do get that major dump, get in and enter some other positions, because I think, the blow off top will probably be end of summer, early fall. At least that's what I keep hearing from a lot of people that know more than me. So anyway, I'm rambling. How would I get into SUI? So I would wait and see what happens here. And we may consolidate just like we did here for a while. But let's see what kind of pattern starts forming here. Let's see if we start creating a channel, right? Ideally, it would be one of these again, right? And kind of trade along in there, and then wait for it to bounce, to break out. See what it's going to do. If it starts breaking, this 450 area, might be worth getting this back on your radar, and it could be getting ready to do another leg up. But what I think you could do is, I've noticed that I do the best when I start positioning myself in areas that not a lot of people are talking about. And although people have been talking about SUI, not a lot of people have been talking about some of the coins that are in the SUI network, and nor are they talking a lot about the DeFi that SUI offers. So I would take a look at SUI meme coins. Blub is one that is just performing very well. This chart looks fantastic. You know what I mean? It's your quintessential cup and handle, right? That was ugly, but I can't draw that well. Anyway, this is performing well. It has reached, if you look at the Fibonacci here, the Fibonacci extension, it's reached this golden pocket area, right? Which goes from the 0.618 down to the 0.382. This is an area that provides either resistance, which it's doing right now, or support if it's, coming down to it. So right now we got to see it get through this, but it has broken out of this very nicely. I mean, I think that there's going to be a shift back into memes. And when that happens, there's also going to be a shift into SUI memes. There's a few other memes I'm gonna talk about, but SUI also has amazing DeFi. You should get a SUI wallet if you don't already have one. It's amazing navigating the DeFi protocols through the SUI wallet. Everything's so fast. The transactions go through. It's very cheap. I mean, it really is like such an ease. So Navi protocol is one that I have talked about in the past. And I've actually made a lot of good money on Navi. I borrowed against my Sui on it to buy more Sui. It really has, you know, been really nice to trade on and to do DeFi stuff, DeFi applications on here. But if you look at the token, the NA is, so it's Navi protocol. The token is NAVX. Similar chart pattern to what we've been seeing a lot of, again, reaching that golden pocket area. But this, is not as heard of. Granted, it has had a significant pump. This was back when it first kind of came out to, beginning of this year, like March of this year. It's since really cooled off. And now that we've been entering back into the bull, it's coming alive again. Right. So I do think this is an opportunity to potentially get in. I don't know how far this is going to go. I know it's the other blockchain that's similar to it, Cetus, as you can see, this has had a really nice move here. A lot of times we'll see, this pattern here, where there's this really nice kind of circular rounding thing that happens. And a lot of times that it typically signals, if it can get through this, break the all-time high, we could see a nice move up here, close to 65 or 62 cents from where it's at right now at 43 cents. So Cetus has done well. But anyway, take a look at those protocols. And then going back to Sui memes, Lo-Fi. All right. Shout out to Tyler Hill. I hope you guys watch his channel. He knows way more about crypto and technical analysis than I do, but he shouted this out in one of his videos. I don't know, it was like a 30 million market cap. It's right now at, I think, 56 or 58 million market cap. So it's doing really well. I like to see what happens with this. I put, $500 in this thing and I'm up, I'm up 100% right now. So I'm feeling really good. I may shave a little bit off the top. I'm not sure. But Lo-Fi, it's still at a pretty low market cap. So take a look at it and take a look at what the memes are. If you really want to try to get into something possibly really early, by the way, follow me on Twitter because I post a lot of this stuff on Twitter in terms of my calls. And by the way, everybody's a genius during a bull market. All right. So even though a lot of the stuff I've been throwing out there has happened, that's everything. You could literally, every coin is going up. If you've been around since the bear market, your portfolio should be up very nicely. So we're all geniuses during a bull market. But also I would appreciate if you did follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to see what happens if I grow that. I don't know. Anyway, Lo-Fi. Then this one I got into, Suiman. All right. So I got into this back when it was at Move Pump, and it had just bonded basically. It had like, or it had that, that run up that we see. All right. So this is like, this looked like this was this huge move, right? So this is what happens, right? The bond comes up, right? And then it's like this slow bleed. Everyone thought it was dead, right? It's over. I threw like $50 in this thing. So I didn't really care. I was just like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I kind of forgot about it. But the reason I picked it is because I like the name Suiman. I just, play on Pokemon and, Sui, Superman, Suiman. I don't know. And the characters look cute. I don't really know a lot about the whole meme culture character thing. It's weird to me, but, I could get a lot, kind of digged it. You know what I mean? So this is what was happening, right? We're just kind of like da, 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 right? And then all of a sudden, boom, look at the volume come into this. Holy smokes. Flew up, right? All right. This thing went from obscurity, like a 50,000, market cap or something like that. At the height, it got up almost to 6 million market cap. Might have even touched 6 million. It is now obviously seen a considerable pullback. I'm hoping, because I didn't sell a thing, I actually added to it right around it here. I wondered if it was just gonna moonshot, right? Because I saw a tweet from them saying they're talking to getting listed on more, centralized exchanges. So we'll see, right? Who knows what's going to happen here. But this would be, if you want to gamble and go in on Suiman, right now would be the time. Let's see what happens if we Just kind of looking here. Right. So it's pulled back, dipped through that golden pocket area. So it's got some work it's got to do, but hopefully we could see it starting to, climb and go to the moon. We're going to the moon with Suiman. All right. So anyway, I don't know. I'm excited about that one. I think that one's cool. So anyway, let me know what you think. Again, love commenting with you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one.